this should be good. Made it to Hawaii. 16 hours to Washington, 2-hour layover, 12 hours with an hour delay. There's some medical emergency on the plane. Finally made it to Hawaii. I got into this hotel room. I got into my board shorts. I went straight down to the pool. I dived straight into the pool. Oh my gosh. But I got quite a view from my... Quite amazing. All the boats. And I feel like this is what everybody just does here in Hawaii. It's like, chills on the boats all day long. Beach is just around the corner. I mean, there's a beach just down there. It's now 4 p.m. I'm just gonna go out and walk around a little bit. Probably have early supper and then crash, because tomorrow morning, up and on a boat. With a bunch of with the MyEO event, so looking forward to that, and we'll see you later. Welcome to first full day here in Hawaii. I got a funny story to tell you. So we'll be going on a boat tomorrow. I thought it was today, so I was up early at the pickup spot and I was like, where's everybody? Only to realize it wasn't today. But what I went and did then was, okay, well, there's a free day. So I was like, cool. Then we go to concierge. Brought my hiking shoes with me. I know there's some pretty beautiful hikes here. Rather bought hiking shoes than running shoes, because I sort of can run with the hiking shoes, 2-in-1. And so I go to the concierge to ask her, hey, I've spotted one of these 2 hikes here on Google Maps. I'm like busy showing it to her. I'm like, can you recommend, are these good? Are these really nice ones? And she looks at me and she goes, unfortunately, because of health and safety laws and liability, I cannot recommend any hikes for you, because we do not know how fit you are or your fitness or health, level. So I can't. So you have to do your own research. And as a South African, I'm like deadpan. I'm like, what? It makes absolutely. I guess it's to a South African that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, can you recommend beaches to me? Because I'm thinking to myself, listen, if you can't recommend a hike, why would you recommend beaches? I might drown going to the beach. You don't know how well I swim. You're definitely not going to be able to know how well I swim versus how can I walk or hike. Anyway, so she did tell me about beaches, but it's just so bizarre that they can't tell you where to go hike because of health and safety laws and liability. Anyway, so yeah. I thought while I'm here, let's go check out the museum. It opens at 10, a little bit early. Okay. Japanese Type 1, a lightweight mobile piece used by independent anti-tank army units. Jeez. Welcome to the MyEO Sandbar Boat Trip. Morning. Should be good. Thank you.
Hey, we want to go back in the boat.
Yeah.
His is fancy. He's got a fancy one.
This is a video.
Everyone, my name is, if I haven't met you yet, my name is Nicholas Yip. I'm the one who kind of hosted it, put my EO thing together.
Yeah, Nick!
I appreciate you guys all signing up. It was kind of a interesting sign-up process because we had a larger boat at first, and I guess for GLC people don't sign up until much closer to GLC. So we're stuck with this one, but it's a beautiful day today. You guys have a great crew here. This is a family business of mine. It started with my dad 30 years ago, and I avoided my family business like the plague. I did my own business. I was architecture and did real estate development, and recently I joined the family business to kind of help out like the transition of generations. So I hope you guys enjoy. If there's any questions, the crew is wonderful. They have all the answers. I don't. I'm the office guy. So,
Are you coming with us?
I am.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I'm gonna drink with you guys.
He's like saying as if he's not.
Enjoy GLC as much as possible. So cheers to you guys.
Yes. Brother. Oh, good to see you. What you got to say, Ross?
What I've got to say, that Kona coffee is not as good as Jason believes it to be, but we still forgive him.
Okay, thank you.
He bought me a beer once.
Okay. Well, biggest coffee cheese is like 2 coffee spots on this island. So what must I do? Or the late ones?
The late ones are Adrian
Wow, really?
and Donna.
Why are they late?
Late.
They were. I dropped them off at the hotel last night at 10.
Late.
Oh, then maybe gymming this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe they went to the meditation.
Oh, yeah, and they still meditate.
They still meditate.
Alive, awake, and very jet lagged, I think.
Yeah, I got a good side and a bad side,
You do not paddle alone. You are part of something far greater.
Of the chicken, yes. Thank you.
Your vegetable and your dessert are on the table.
Great, thank you so much. Made one of these in a what's this thing called? A reef making? No? Lei making workshop. Now I'm really in 2 of them. Welcome to Mari's Garden out here in Hawaii. This is a learn around that a bunch of us EOers have come to. We had an amazing lunch that they prepared for us, and then we got to walk around their nursery and a huge, I guess, garden that they've made, and they do a whole bunch of landscaping to maintenance of that landscaping to obviously a full-on retail outlet that sells plants and compost and like all those amazing things. And just to hear their story, and they got in the background here like hydroponic farms to make lettuce, and there's a like fish farm here that they sell to the Chinatown here in Hawaii. Yeah, and just amazing to hear their story of building this up in the last. Their dad was a landscaper back in the 80s. That's where he started the first business, and then they, built onto the top of that, and eventually bought this land here to make it into a nursery. And the daughter took over, and they named the whole place after their daughter. It was like, "Hey, Dad, I'm coming back from mainland. I'd like to go into the retail arm of our business, or start a retail arm." And they were like, sure, we're gonna name it after you, Maury's Garden. That's the story, and that's it. We're out of here. Where are we going, guys?
Let's go hit the day.
What up, bro? What is this? Is this a video? Unbelievable.
It's a video.
How's my hair looking, mate?
It's looking pretty good.
Sick. I blowed you out there for an hour.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's looking fresh, bro.
Jesus, but I'm 6'5" with this on.
Dr. Chopra, you have been studying consciousness and leadership. Why are we really here? Why are we here?
You have everything in the world, but if you don't have joy, you waste your life.
How you doing, Michael?
Oh my God. Between these two guys, this is almost like walking on a cloud.
Big man. Nice.
Except that I've not figured it out yet, and I don't think I hit record.
There we go.
It's the red button. It's the red button. You gotta learn.
Footage.
Why did Jason tell me to buy this?
Why is it so much smaller?
After a wild night in Pearl Harbor, dinner in between all the fighter jets, we're heading out on a boat for the last day in Hawaii. GLC's done. Gonna have a little boat shing-ding-a-ling, some EO members, and then head off back to Cape Town this evening at 8 o'clock. This should be good. Back on the boat.
Back on the boat.
Oh yeah.
We got nothing else to do.
This is the lighthouse from Cape Town.
No.
There's a little lighthouse.
What?
These are locally made, and there's like a lighthouse there in Cape Town.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, how's it? This boat is amazing. From 1929. And this is a wrap of the 2025 EO GLC in Hawaii. I've had the most incredible time with the most unbelievable human beings. Tons of learnings from the speakers. Chapter officer training was incredible with our trainers. Spending time in the sea, on the boats, at the parties, and wrapping it up last night with an amazing dinner at Pearl Harbor, being able to see all the fighter jets and the history around Pearl Harbor and Hawaii. It's been incredible. What an adventure. I think, as one of the speakers said, all adventures start with yes, and this was one of those adventures. And that's a wrap from me in Hawaii, and I'll see you in the next one.